Ever considered how lubrication plays a significant role in the smooth running of a business? Intriguing, isn't it? When you think of lubrication, you might visualize a mechanic applying grease to a squeaky wheel or a rusty hinge. But let's explore how this concept applies to the world of business. Imagine a business as a complex machine, with numerous parts working in harmony. Each part, whether it's the employees, the management, the products, or the services, all interlock and interact to keep the business moving forward. And just like a well-oiled machine, a business needs its own form of lubrication to ensure these parts run smoothly together, without friction or interruption. This metaphorical lubrication in a business context can take many forms. It could be the seamless transitions between different departments, ensuring that operations flow smoothly. It could be the effective communication that allows information to glide effortlessly from one party to another. Or it could be the shared values and culture that reduce friction among team members, promoting a harmonious work environment. But it's not just about reducing friction. Lubrication also protects. In a machine, it shields against wear and tear, prolonging its lifespan. Similarly, in a business, good lubrication in the form of strong leadership, clear policies, and open communication can protect the organization from internal conflicts, miscommunication, and misunderstandings, thereby ensuring its longevity. It's also worth noting that just as different machines require different types of lubricants, businesses, depending on their size, industry, and culture, may require different types of lubrication. It's crucial to identify what works best for your organization and apply it consistently. So, why is lubrication important in business? Well, it's simple. It ensures the smooth running of operations, promotes harmony and efficiency, protects against internal conflicts, and ultimately contributes to the success and longevity of the business. Just as machines need lubrication to function smoothly, so do businesses. But what happens when there's poor lubrication? Let's dive into that in the next scene. Imagine a business where communication is as rough as a rusted gear. That's a case of poor lubrication. Let's dive into a real-world example to illustrate this. Picture a well-known tech company. Let's call it Tech Titan. Tech Titan was once a market leader, boasting a healthy balance sheet and a workforce brimming with talent. However, beneath the surface, a problem was brewing. The company was growing rapidly, but their internal communication channels were not keeping pace. It started subtly. Emails missed, meetings forgotten, project updates lost in the shuffle. As the company expanded, these minor mishaps began to snowball. The lack of an efficient communication system was beginning to show its effects. In one instance, the marketing team launched a large-scale campaign for a product that, unbeknownst to them, was set for a major update. The product development team had not communicated the imminent changes to the rest of the company. The result? A colossal waste of resources and a market full of confused and frustrated customers. In another case, a critical software bug that needed immediate fixing was overlooked due to an email getting lost in an overflowing inbox. By the time the issue was addressed, Tech Titan had lost significant market share to competitors and faced a tarnished reputation. Financially, the impact was severe. The company faced substantial losses due to wasted marketing funds and lost sales. Moreover, the cost of repairing their damaged reputation was astronomical, both in terms of money and effort. In essence, Tech Titan's lack of effective communication or lubrication led to a domino effect of missteps, financial losses, and a damaged reputation. Without a smooth flow of information, the company's operations jammed up like a machine deprived of oil. The lesson here is clear. Poor lubrication in business, especially in terms of communication, can have a far-reaching and detrimental impact. See how a lack of lubrication led to a breakdown in operations? But that's not the only way poor lubrication can impact a business. Now envision a business where transitions are as jarring as a machine operating without oil. Another case of poor lubrication. Picture a successful tech startup. Let's call it TechCo. They'd been cruising along, riding the wave of innovation and digital disruption. But as they grew, they found that their initial business model was becoming obsolete. They needed to pivot, to adapt. However, TechCo lacked the well-oiled mechanisms of change management. The leadership announced the changes abruptly, without much explanation or preparation. The shift in direction was as sudden and jarring as a car shifting gears without a clutch. The employees, once driven by passion and a shared vision, felt lost and disoriented. The morale plummeted, the productivity dipped. The high-spirited team was now a disorganized group of individuals, unsure of their roles and responsibilities in this new direction. The once vibrant office space echoed with whispers of uncertainty and anxiety. The lack of a smooth transition, or lubrication, led to friction among the team members, between the leadership and the workforce, and even with their clients and stakeholders. The negative impact was palpable. The company's growth stagnated, customer complaints increased, and the once bright spark of innovation seemed to dim. The lack of appropriate lubrication in managing this transition led to a significant setback for TechCo. The leadership realized their mistake. They understood the importance of lubrication in change management. They began to involve employees in the change process, providing them with the necessary training and support. They communicated more openly and frequently about the changes and how they would impact the team and the company. Slowly, the friction reduced. The employees began to understand and adapt to the new direction. The morale improved and productivity started to climb. TechCo was back on track, but the lesson was learned the hard way. A lack of lubrication can indeed make change a painful process. But how can we ensure good lubrication in business? Good lubrication in business isn't about oil or grease. It's about effective strategies for communication and change management. When we say lubrication in a business context, we're talking about the smooth operation of different parts of an organization. Just as oil or grease reduces friction in a machine, effective communication and change management strategies can reduce friction within a business, leading to increased efficiency and productivity. So, how do we ensure good lubrication in business? Let's delve into some strategies. Firstly, foster open dialogue. Encourage employees at all levels to share their thoughts, ideas, and concerns. This openness can lead to innovative solutions and improved processes. Remember, the best ideas often come from those on the front lines, so don't overlook their input. Secondly, be transparent. Employees appreciate honesty, even when the news isn't great. By keeping everyone in the loop, you build trust and make your team feel valued. This in turn can boost morale and motivation, aiding the smooth operation of your business. Now let's talk about change management. Change, as they say, is the only constant. In business, change can be a source of friction if not managed well. To ensure smooth transitions, you need a strong change management strategy. This involves understanding the impact of change, preparing your team for it, and supporting them through the process. Crucially, it also involves involving employees in the change process. This can make them feel more invested in the outcome and more willing to adapt. Whether it's a new software system, a shift in company policy, or a complete restructure, your team needs to understand why the change is happening, how it will affect them, and what's expected of them. This can go a long way in reducing resistance and ensuring a smoother transition. To wrap it up, good lubrication in business is all about effective communication and smooth change management. By fostering open dialogue, being transparent, and involving employees in change, you can reduce friction and keep your business running smoothly. Implementing these strategies can ensure your business operates as smoothly as a well-oiled machine. So, we've discovered that lubrication in business is crucial for smooth operations. In the course of this video, we've explored the concept of lubrication in a business context. Much like the oil in an engine, lubrication in business refers to those elements that keep operations running smoothly and efficiently. This might include clear communication channels, streamlined processes, or strong relationships between team members. We've delved into the importance of good lubrication in business, highlighting its role in enabling seamless workflows, fostering strong collaboration, and ultimately driving performance. Without these well-oiled wheels in motion, businesses can find themselves grinding to a halt, with productivity taking a hit and morale sinking. Through 2 case studies, we've seen firsthand the potential negative effects of poor lubrication. We saw how a lack of clear communication can cause misunderstandings and inefficiencies, leading to missed deadlines and frustrated employees. We also saw how poorly defined processes can result in wasted time and resources, dragging down the company's bottom line. But it's not all doom and gloom. We've also discussed strategies for ensuring good lubrication in business. These include fostering open and honest communication, clearly defining roles and responsibilities, and investing in team building and professional development. By prioritizing these elements, businesses can help ensure their operations run as smoothly as possible, paving the way for success. However, it's important to remember that good lubrication doesn't happen overnight. It requires a continuous commitment to improvement and a willingness to adapt and evolve as necessary. It also requires a keen understanding of the unique needs and dynamics of the business, as what works for one company might not work for another. So, as we wrap up, keep in mind the importance of good lubrication in your business. Evaluate your current practices, identify any areas of friction, and take steps to address them. By doing so, you can help ensure your business operates as smoothly and efficiently as possible. Remember, just like a well-oiled machine, a well-lubricated business runs smoothly, efficiently, and with fewer breakdowns. Keep your business well lubricated, and it will run like a dream.